a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys,
now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the 76ers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
Right now for Philadelphia, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Derek Lively. Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Washington in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, they've got MP. He's out there with Joel Embiid. George is out there with Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Pass to MP. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so, MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
They get it back, and the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
The Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Irving. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Here's Davis. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20. For the Pacers, yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Lively with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thompson for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he comes up with the deuce.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Screen by MP. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Davis in the corner. Nice move.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
MP kicks to Embiid. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Heat. Outside, Davis. Thompson the bounce pass. Washington finds Davis. And a wide open look for Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for Dallas.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
And the dunk by MP.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Davis. Over MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 12.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Irving passes to Lively. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
George finds MP. Outside, Maxey takes the 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Thompson outside, shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Kendall, and MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Thompson for the triple. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Dallas has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Davis with it, now defended by Embiid. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Clippers. Dallas moving the ball around and stolen by Drummond. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lively. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dinwiddie for 3. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Knocked away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. The second effort, that's tipped.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Mavericks trail by 15. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For the screen on Oubre. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up. Grimes has got his second basket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's MP through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Outside, Martin. Into the lane. It's hauled in by MP. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Grimes. Over Martin. Here's Kendall. Maxey passes to MP. Goes back up. Oubre outside. Now here's Maxey. Martin with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Grimes. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone. This is the second annual NBA Cup Championship game. It's the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
MP out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That one goes in, and that's now 30 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good defense by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's George. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie outside. And the rejection by MP. Irving against Maxey. MP kicks to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Dinwiddie for three. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
On its way from Irving for two. Dallas again missing. Now the 76ers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. George dishes to MP. George passes to MP. The shot. That's good for George on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Dallas calls timeout. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. MP is number 1.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint, ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Dallas, no good that time either.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And the rejection by Gafford. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Exum. On the wing, Irving. Now Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Kicks it out to Maxey. MP with a screen on Irving. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
The shot from 20 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. George with the bucket.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by MP. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Yabusele. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Kendall, driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. 32 points for MP.
Boy, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
George against Thompson. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Maxey's got 11 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's P.J. Washington in for Exum. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standing.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Davis kicks to Washington. Pass to Irving. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Here's Maxey. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Now, here's Washington. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Clock at 2. And it's Davis missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. MP finds George. Here's McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. The 3-ball. George, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Davis inside. MP's there. Good defense by MP. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Embiid the screen. And it's in there. Maxey's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Irving missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
MP kicks to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. George against Washington. Here's Lively. Dallas, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Back to MP. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Ken, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Yep, it counts. 13 points for Anthony Davis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Washington inside. Defended by George. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's. Maxey kicks to MP. Takes it inside. And Lively pulls it down.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Washington. That one wide left.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Kicks it out to Maxey. MP with a screen on Irving. Outside, George. Three-pointer. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Maxey against Irving. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by MP. The 76ers shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas. 40 seconds left in the first half. Thompson, left side. Pass to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Irving from past the arc. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And stolen by MP. Going, wow.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Outside Irving. And the rejection by MP. They recover it. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. It's been a sensational all-around performance for him. He's got a triple-double now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here.
Looking at Philadelphia. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
Let's switch gears now and talk about MP. He had quite the performance in that first half.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Davis finds Washington. Off target with his 3. And Philadelphia has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Washington passes to Irving. Thompson, left side. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. For the 3. The Mavericks rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Pass to MP. MP with a screen on Washington. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And that's 21 points for Tyrese Maxey. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. George against Washington. MP kicks to Maxey. Here's the 3. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Maxey against Irving. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Nobody near George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 15 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Here's MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 44.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Maxey against Irving. Pass to Davis. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Irving.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
McCain. He shoots again. Outside, Maxey. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside Irving. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Davis, the pass to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
MP, no good. Maverick shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the 76ers. Down low. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being... Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. That's tipped and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Irving. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Najee Marshall.
Davis against MP. And it's Davis missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Dallas moving the ball around. And Marshall kicks to Davis. Dallas, no good that time either. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Can they get it? That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Maxey passes to MP. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. The tray. It's hauled in by MP. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, George. And the 3-ball is good. George has got 18 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Irving passes to Thompson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Philadelphia's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Irving, 15 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Maxey. To the inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Oubre's checked in for George. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thompson. From outside the arc, MP grabs the miss. And the 76ers with possession. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to MP. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And both free throws good for MP. Well, this NBA Cup final clearly hasn't been the game we had hoped for. It's been a lopsided affair.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but hey, there's still time. I would try my best to cut into the lead and, at the very least, play for pride.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Oubre finds MP. Maxey with it. Lets it go with a 3. The putback, it's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dallas shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Exum, he's checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Abu Saleh kicks to MP. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Inside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Lowry against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. And it's Davis at the elbow. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Misses the layup. Outside Lowry. Back to MP. And good! He hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Dinwiddie with it. Still scoreless. And here is Marshall. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Drummond finds MP. Now Lowry. Oubre outside. Here's Kendall. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dinwiddie outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Once MP grabs that steal, he's off to the races, folks. Terrific two-way play.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. Gafford sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Grimes passes to MP. Outside Lowry. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Now Davis. Over Lowry. And off the front, and in it goes. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in
the... Getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Maverick shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
MP with a screen on Thompson. MP kicks to Lowry. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by MP.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Lively a screen on Lowry. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP passes to Oubre. Here's MP. He's guarded by Davis. Oubre, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way.